Okay, this reaction to balance is super challenging, and you don't really need to determine all of the oxidation states here, because to split it up into your oxidation half and your reduction half, there's something that you should recognize. You should recognize that manganese is +7 here, and it's +2 here, so it is definitely being reduced. So if we just split up the oxidation half and the reduction half, you can pick the reduction half really quickly and say, okay, my reduction half is permanganate is being reduced to manganese ions, and that means everything else is my oxidation half, which means Fe, that is strange complex ion here, changes into Fe3 plus carbon dioxide plus nitrate. Okay, so let's do the step that I told you everybody usually forgets, and then be really careful with it. So my ions are balanced, but my carbons are not. This is 6 carbons here. So what am I going to need to do? I have to put a 6 here to balance the carbons, and that's 6 nitrogens. So I need a 6 here to balance my nitrogens. Down here, my manganese is balanced. So now we do the oxygens. Over here, you have 12 plus 18, which is 30. So that means over here, I have to add 30 waters to balance that out. So with 30 waters, now that's 60 hydrogen ions. So I add 60 hydrogen ions over here. Okay, be really careful with this, and this number is going to seem ugly. But here, this is a 0 charge. This is -4. Over here, we have 3 minus 6 plus 60. If you add that up, that comes out to be a plus 57. But on this side, it's -4. So I have to get this to -4. So what does that mean I have to do? I have to add 61 electrons over here, which is a really ugly number. Okay, this one you've seen before. So what do we do here? We add 4 waters, and then 8 hydrogen ions, and then that is a +7, and that's +2, so we add 5 electrons here. So of course they weren't going to work out, 61 and 5. So what are we going to have to do? Multiply everything here times 61, multiply everything here times 5. So do it with purple. Okay, this becomes 150, this becomes 5, this is 5, this is 30, 30, and this becomes 300, and then 61 times 5 is 305. So it's 305 electrons. So down here, 61 times 5 is still going to be 305 electrons. 61 times 8 is 488, and then this is 61, and this is 61. And then 61 times 4, 244. Okay, so then before we add the two equations together, which we need to do, we need to see what can we simplify. All right, so obviously my 305 electrons can go. And now let's simplify the waters. Over here you have 150, and here you have 244. 244 minus 150 leaves you with 94 waters here, and all of these are gone. 488 hydrogens here, 300 here. So all of these are gone, and you are left with 188 hydrogens here, and nothing else can be simplified. So we bring down what's left over. So that would be 188 hydrogen ions. 5 of this complex iron ion, 61 permanganates, and on the other side, 61 manganese ions, 5 iron 3 plus, and and 30 carbon dioxide, and then we're still going, and 30 nitrate, and 94 water. And then let's check everything, because that's fun. All right, 188 hydrogens here, and 94 times 2 is 188 hydrogens here. So hydrogens balanced, 5 irons, 5 irons. Here, that's 6 times 5 is 30 carbons, and here we've got 30 carbons, and then 30 nitrogens, 61 manganese, 61 manganese. Okay, oxygen is 61 times 4, so it's 244. Here we have 60 plus 90, 60 plus 90, plus here is another 94, which is 244 oxygens over here. Let's do the charges. It's 188 minus 20, because there's 5 of them, minus 20, minus 61, gives us an overall charge here of positive 107. Positive 107. And then over here we have 61 times 2, which which is 122 plus 15, and then minus 30, which leaves you with positive 107 over here. So all the elements and all the charges balance out. Done.